to give Punch a chance, and he's showing why he deserved your vote.
Seemed like I had a vote and it didn't count.
228 pounds from Boston, Mass, Johnny Punch. Punch 3-0 and has been going through them left and right here in OVW. But I will have to say, he's going to have a good contest tonight with the injured until Oral Roberts laid hands on him last week, J.D. Michael.
Well, he is a miracle cure, and I tell you what, there ain't been nothing like him since the hand of God was laid upon him, and there he is. Looking good, baby, looking good.
Of course, you see that's not a shadow in behind him. That is his personal bodyguard, Al Barone.
I wouldn't be calling him no shadow if I were you. You'll be a shadow.
Not a shadow, he's an eclipse. And his opponent escorted to the ring by Al Barone. 217 pounds from Stamford, Connecticut, J.D. Michaels.
Stand by, CW Network. This is where the ratings go through the roof.
Joe Wheeler, your referee. This is the best opposition we've had, I should say that Johnny Punch has had since he has been voted on to OVW. But Punch has to keep his eyes on Al Barone as well.
Got to keep his eyes on Al Barone. Why? He's just standing out there watching a match. What kind of accusations you making, boy? What's the matter with you?
I'm just telling it like it is. You see JD wanting to have a personal conversation with Johnny Punch. JD saying all these people out here are here to see me because I'm #1, not to see you. I can read his lips, and Punch can read it too, and just took offense to it.
Well, if you could only read a book as good as you could read somebody's lips, you'd be all right. But I'm telling you, J.D. Michaels is back here to make a statement. He's back here to earn back his television title. And look at there, #1. It's a shame we got Joe Wheeler revving this match. You got all these fine-looking young athletes in the ring. You got a 115-year-old referee.
Collar and elbow lockup and inside headlock from JD on Johnny Punch. Punch tosses JD off. Oh, look for momentum, and Punch loses that shoulder cut.
Ah, look at that.
JD with a slap to the jowls.
How about it, Johnny Punch?
And all you did was...
well, back him up.
Yeah, JD thought better of that. JD uses the ropes and the space between them to get himself out of the way of what was an obvious fist coming from Johnny Punch.
I would tell Joe Wheeler to act his age, but if I did, he's liable to drop dead.
These two young superstars circling each other. Punch, of course, has to keep an eye on where Al Barone is at all times. Barone has been known to interfere. JD sets a Punch up, and Punch wins that shoulder tackle. Scoops up JD and plants him. One more time, off and down on the knee. Oh!
That was just to try and embarrass the man. What was that called?
And we either slapped his gum or a tooth into the third row. I'm not sure which. That big, hold on, JD staggered and Punch measured. Oh, JD out of the way. Did Barone push JD out of the way? Of course, I know you wouldn't have seen that.
Well, I couldn't. My view was obstructed from Johnny Punch flying into the turnbuckle. I didn't see anything.
JD right now with the opportunity. Oh, and hangs Punch on the top rope.
Yeah. It's time to get this match back under control. Time to get the ratings back where they need. What do you think is going to happen to this man named Johnny Punch is the signature star of this television show? Where do you think the ratings are going to be? Well, where are you and I going to work?
From all the fans that support out here, the ratings ought to go through the roof.
He begged them. Like McCain guy running around the country begging for votes. It's a shame. Be more like Obama. Just let the people come to you. That's how they did with JD. They came to him.
Yeah, you saw how quickly they came to when Sarah Palin got on this. Oh, the cover and the near fall there from JD, but Punch kicks out.
Well, she's hot.
As Baldwin said, a lot hotter in person. Punch right now trying to get back up to his feet, successfully so. JD fires low with the boot and puts Punch forehead into that upper turnbuckle. And that's not just padding, ladies and gentlemen. There's steel in that turnbuckle. Sets Punch up for the right across the ring. Telegraph that backdrop.
Look out.
One, two.
Wheeler,
oh, man, how
From
close.
all time for Wheeler to get down quick for a count. trying to ruin this television show.
Short clothesline from JD on Johnny
And by
Punch.
the way, you named Alec Baldwin, a personal friend of mine and a huge J.D. Michaels fan. He writes me about him all the time on my email.
Drops that elbow down across the back of the house. I'm ignoring that, ladies and gentlemen.
He wants J.D. Michaels to appear on Saturday Night Live to help their ratings.
Yeah.
That's why they had to go with Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
J.D. wasn't available.
Yeah.
You think I'm lying?
I think you're making this stuff up off the top of your head. And so does everybody else in the listening audience and everyone here at Davis Arena.
You think I would lie?
Punch working his way back up.
You think I would lie about J.D. Michaels appearing on Saturday Night Live?
New York second.
Tell you
No
what,
pun intended.
You let him appear on there, and those Palin ratings will be a thing of the past.
Let's don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, still to come, your main event of the evening, the rematch for the heavyweight title. Ryback and Bravado will be going at it one more time.
Wheeler, what are you doing down there?
JD must kick out.
Wheeler's got to understand, man, there's more important things. We can't have Johnny Punch winning this. It'll screw everything up.
Yeah, like last week when he cost Rudy Switchblade that television title. Come out of here with that crutch that he did not need and took it to Switchblade, cost Switchblade everything he held valuable. But right now, JD's putting the slap in the fist into the face of Johnny Punch. Another chip.
Look at JD and look at Switchblade and tell me who you're not more proud of to be a champion. Who represents this television show better? Who's going to draw you the higher ratings? Who the fans would back? Come on, Dean.
Flipper forearm, and one after another as the JD and Punch trade blows. Third, a fourth, a fifth from Johnny Punch. Sets JD up for the Irish whip. JD sees it coming. Oh, catches himself in the air. Oh, and rolls out of it. Barone is distracting Joe Wheeler. Joe has no idea. That could have been it for Johnny Punch.
He's out of the
but
ring.
no idea. Oh, and Rudy Switchblade has just entered Davis Arena over here in front of the television desk. Oh, and Rudy Switchblade. Returns the favor. Returns the favor. Joe Wheeler turns to see if he...
No, you gotta go.
Your winner, Johnny Punch. Johnny Punch thankful to Rudy Switchblade, and Rudy has just returned the favor to J.D. Michaels, and now Punch is 4-0.
Go ahead and push the handle, Dean. This show's going in the toilet.
Ladies and gentlemen, understand that Devo is in the crowd, is in the house, and he's coming up next.
Devo's coming where? When?
Jamin Olivencia, I want you to take a look behind me. What you see is years upon years of wrestling history. You've got 1 week till November 1st in Campbellsville, Kentucky. So do me this favor. Pull up a chair, grab yourself some popcorn and a drink, pop in a couple of tapes, and then maybe, just maybe, you'll learn what it is to be a true competitor in the sport of professional wrestling.